In this video, I want to talk about Kaizen. And the concept of Kaizen is really lots of small changes that you can do to add up to big differences. Now, Kaizen is Japanese for improvement. And when used in the business sense and applied to the workplace, Kaizen refers to activities that continuously improve all functions and involve all employees from the CEO to assembly line workers. And it's been applied in healthcare, in psychotherapy, in life coaching, in government, in banking, fantasy hockey, other industries. The list just goes on and on and on. And essentially, Kaizen means making lots of small changes in order to add up to big differences in your life. It's kind of like the way a lumberjack brings down a tall tree with lots of small chops, or how you can walk 100 miles by taking lots of small steps. In this scenario, though, we're talking about making lots of small tweaks to your life and to your current situation in order to get closer to your ultimate goals and improve your life. Now, Toyota, the big Japanese corporation that makes cars and other things, have developed their own version of Kaizen to constantly improve their working practices and the quality of their products. And they break it down into 4 steps: plan, do, check, act. And they call that PDCA. Now, this is also known as the Schuhart cycle or the Deming cycle. And it works a bit like this. You've got 2 cycles here. First of all, you plan, then you do, then you check, then you act, and then you plan again. The whole thing goes round in a continuous loop. But you can also add a second cycle here in between the do and the check part. In fact, the check part can actually be broken down into its own separate PDCA cycle. And that is problem finding, display, clear, and acknowledge. And again, this is another continuous cycle. So you're continuously improving, continuously working towards your goals, continuously working to make things better. Because after you've finished the cycle, after you've done the act, then you're moving back again to plan. And so it's a constant cycle of continuous improvement over and over again. And basically, I suppose what Toyota are doing are striving for perfection in everything they do, which is a fairly noble aim, in my opinion. Now, before Toyota implemented this system, people had resigned themselves to certain problems and had become hostage to routine, and they'd abandoned the practice of problem solving. People just simply put up with it. They would not want to change things. They'd just stick with it because they didn't know any other way of doing it. And that can be, it can be quite soul destroying, really. So by going back to basics and exposing the real significance of problems and then making fundamental improvements, Toyota was able to increase efficiency at all levels. And you can do the same in your life, you can do the same in your business, you can do the same in every other aspect that you will want to apply any type of improvement or decision making to. You can make it better and you can achieve your goals that way. So there we go. That's how you can use Kaizen to make small changes to add up to really big differences.